Hey guys, Chris from the Ultimate Recycler. Welcome back to the channel. This video is a follow-up on these grease cans that we scored earlier in the year. Thanks for everyone's guesses. There were some interesting guesses. I'm going to put them on eBay, and in this video we will see how they go and we will announce the winners. Okay, I'll be putting them on eBay today, and for those who have been following my channel would have been watching the results perhaps, as I will post a link to my community tab and there is a link to my eBay page. So you guys already know what they make, but for anyone just joining my channel, I'll link the original video underneath this and perhaps put a card up the top now, and you can check out the story of these cans. Right, I'm going to get the listing organized. I'll show you the listings on eBay. As usual, we'll check in halfway through the auction and see how they're going, and we'll film the end, the dying seconds, to see if there's any sniping action. Okay guys, these grease cans have been on eBay for 5 days, so they're about halfway through their auctions. I've started each of them at $50, and all but one actually have bids. So any of you that had guessed less than, there's 7 cans, so less than $350, less a few fees, are out of the race already, because they've all got bids. There's a lot of watches on them. You can see this one here's got 48 watches. It's had 4 bids. The Castrol Wakefield one here's only got 8 watches, 2 bids. The Atlantic has 26 watches, 2 bids. This next one, 6 watches. Oh, the Castrol Wakefield ones aren't as popular, or they don't seem to be. That Atlantic one's had 2 bids at 52. The other vacuum oil company here, these seem to be more popular. This is at 56, 5 bids. The only one that hasn't opened yet is the R&T larger grease tin, which has got 11 watches, and I did have someone email me to say, do I have a buy it now price? They wanted to grab it straight away. I would expect that to get bids at the end, so they're all going to sell, I'm pretty sure. Certainly all but that one has bids. The descriptions of them, I made sure I had lots of good photos. As you can see here, they photographed very well, great colour. Top and bottom shots, and there's a group of them. I put that same photo on all of the listings so that if someone finds one, they will see that I've got other cans being auctioned at the same time. So the descriptions were basically a little bit of condition report about the tin, just to, tell people that they did have grease. It's been removed, they've been washed out. I wiped them over with beeswax to prevent them from further rusting. I mentioned that I put a film on YouTube about it, and the other tins shown in the last pick are available. Check my other auctions. So that's all the description was, pretty much the same on every one of them. 5 days to go, and we'll wait and see what happens. We'll tune in right at the end and we'll see if there's, well, there should be some snipers, so we'll see you then. Okay guys, time to watch these grease cans finish. This first one has 40 seconds to go. I'm trying something a bit different. If you watched my recent video about auctioning all my farm machinery from the farm, I was logged in as myself, and the prices didn't go up until the end, so we couldn't see any live sniping. It just refreshed and there was the final price, which occasionally was a big jump. So I'm actually logged in on a different account now, so if there's any bids we should see them happen as they happen. So we've got 12 seconds to go on this can. It's got $66, started at 50. It's got a massive 52 watches. Here we go, $73. I like seeing it jump as the seconds count down. 1 second, $103. A nice snipe right at the end. Oh, $124.50. How about that? That's what sniping's all about. So $124.50 on the first one. And let's go to the next one, which had $56 on it. It's now got 1:43 to go. We'll just skip forward to the last 30 seconds. Okay, just under 30 seconds to go on this Castrol Wakefield motor grease tin. The Castrol ones don't seem to have the interest that the others do. Perhaps they're more common. So this is still at 56. There's been no more bids. There's 12 watches on it. So let's see if there's some action at the end. 10 seconds. So out of 12 watches, we might get a sniper. It might just stay at 56. 4 seconds. It's down to the automatic bids now. There we go, $63.99, and let's see it refresh. Yes, $63.99 on that one. Rightio. What's next? We have the first of the Atlantic tins. It's at $56. 30 seconds to go now, and it's just jumped to 74. There are 33 watches on these. I think the Atlantic tins are much harder to get, so I would expect some sniping action here. There's been 5 bids so far, 16 seconds. Lots of time for a late snipe now. Still at $74, 10 seconds. Looks like it's going to be down to the automatic bids, or they'll be punching figures. 103.50 anymore. There could be a late one again. 168.50. Let's wait for it to refresh. 168.50. That's fantastic. I wonder if the other Atlantic will bring that much money. These still show the prices when I was on the page before. So the next Wakefield one, we'll check back in with 30 seconds to go. So 30 seconds to go now on this one. You would assume it'll get similar money to the last one. It's in similar condition. And it's at 61. The last one made 63.99. So I don't imagine this one's going to do anything silly. But you never know, because if someone's won the other one, if you win more than one, you can combine postage. That makes it cheaper the more you win. 9 seconds. There's only been 3 bids, and there was only 10 watches. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Oh, it's jumped. 64.11. Any more? 64.11. That's it. So around about the same price as the other one. That's to be expected. Happy with that. The next one coming up is the next Atlantic one, and it's already up to 96. Now, I think they're in very similar conditions, so we'll see how high that one goes. We'll be back shortly. And now down to 30 seconds on this one. There's been no more movement, but you would expect there's going to be some action here because the last one made 168. So it's still at 96, 21 seconds to go. There are 36 watches on this one again, so certainly the Atlantic have attracted a lot more interest than the other Castrol ones at least, and also the Gargoyle ones. 9 seconds. It'll be big jumps at the end, I think. 5 seconds. 4, 3, here we go, 134 anymore. 202.50. That's better than the last one. Fantastic. How are your guesses looking? Okay, down to 30 here, and it's already past the other one. There was just a couple of big jumps. It's at $85. The other Gargoyle one made 66. So let's see if there's any more in it. I wouldn't think so, but you never know. Sometimes people get annoyed that they missed out on one and sort of say, oh, I'm not going to miss out on the next one, and type in a massive figure to their detriment and to my joy. A little jump there. 5 seconds to go. 488. Oh, 167.50. That is crazy. I wonder why the other one didn't get that money. Anyway, maybe it's just the competitive nature of the auction. Okay, down to 30 seconds on this last can. This is the last auction. This one took nearly 9 days before it had a bid, and it's only had another second bid, so maybe it's not as sought after. We've got 17 watches on it though, and it's in really good condition. It's actually a bigger can than the others. So 13 seconds at 54.50, only the 2 bids. But there could well be a sniper with 17 watches on it. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 82. Any more? One big jump at the end maybe. $82. That's great though. All right, how did you go? I'll add them up and we'll work out the eBay fees and we'll be able to work out some winners. So guys, I've spent today packaging up these tins. There are 5 packages here, and I do remember back when I used to eBay full-time how much of a drag packaging was. But, you know, when you're making this sort of money, it's worth it. So the total, and by the way, there's 5 packages because 2 buyers actually bought 2 cans each. So out of the 7 cans, we ended up with 5 packages. Those guys saved a fair bit of postage. In fact, the postage worked out a little bit cheaper than I quoted anyway, because all of the tins except one are staying within Victoria, within my state, and the other one is just going over the border to South Australia. So postage was relatively cheap. The total, $873.10, and that was the hammer price. I've worked on 15% fees. I'll actually give you a little quick rundown on how the fees work before we finish. Which brought the figure down to $742.15. So our winners of this competition for a sticker, the second place was the Prodigal Son, who went with $750. I think he's in the US. I took it that his guess was in Australian dollars. So second place, and you'll get a sticker. And the winner was Adventures with Jason, who guessed $745, so only $3 off. So that's pretty good. So you guys, if you can message me your details or go to my Facebook page perhaps and send me a Facebook message. So if you look up The Ultimate Recycler, you'll find my group there, or email me. My email is in the on the About page, I think. So thanks for watching, guys. Before I sign off, I'll just give you a quick example of how the fees work. It does cost you a fair bit to sell through eBay. These fees were $130.95. But where would I get $742 elsewhere for these cans? If I put them in the shop, they would take forever to sell. If I put them on Facebook, people want to haggle you down. I think eBay is still a really handy tool for marketing things, but the prices have certainly gone up over the years as far as fees go. All right, let's have a quick look, just so you know how the fees are worked out. Okay, let's just do a little quick run through. Let's say the R&T tin, which made $82 as the final price. Hopefully you can read this, and you'll have to read a little bit sideways, otherwise I can't write. There was $17 postage, which makes the final price the buyer paid $99. eBay works on a percentage of its 12.18182, I think. It's something like that. So that's a percentage. So let's just work that out quickly. And so that's then $12.06. So that's their final value fee, but they also have a final value fee per item, a set price of 27 cents. So they're double dipping on their final value fees, and their percentage is also on the postage. So you might sell something for $50, but it's large and you've got to post it across the country. The postage might be $50. You're paying your 12.18182% on the total. So be aware of that if you are selling on eBay. This 27 cents, I believe it applies to every single listing. It's a fixed price. So that makes it $12.33. Then we have a GST, which is goods and services tax in Australia, of 10%, which I've noticed they've rounded that up to $1.24. So we have total fees of $13.57. If we did 15% of 82, so the auction price times 15%, which is what I worked on, we get $12.30. So in this case, the 15% was actually a whisker more of the hammer price. Our fees are actually more than 15%. Some of them worked out less. It depends really on your postage figure. So they're quite complicated, the eBay fees, but as I said, it's to me, as a business, marketing rare things, it's a great way to market, to actually have a worldwide audience. So it's worth it to me, but you do need to be aware of the fee structure. So thanks for coming along on another adventure, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little guessing competition. Congratulations again to the winners. Be sure to contact me and I'll post you out a sticker. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.